السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello, my dear students. Ramadan Kareem for all of you. Welcome to our weekly program منصة البث المباشر محافظة الإسكندرية توجيه اللغة الإنجليزية. معكم اليوم إن شاء الله شيماء إبراهيم السباعي في منصة البث المباشر Learn with us. Let's start our session. Our unit is Unit 9. And we are going to continue Unit 9, Lesson 3, 4, 5, and 6, inshallah. Our unit title is Watch, Listen, and Make. So we are going to watch, then listen, and finally make something. Okay. Let's read the objectives of our unit today. We are going to listen to a report about an orchestra, read a short story about four sisters, invite a person somewhere, write a paragraph about your favorite artist, recognize the importance of helping the disabled, read a film review of Jurassic World. So these are our objectives for today. Okay, let's look at this photo. What can you see in this photo? Yes, orchestra. It's an orchestra. Orchestra means a group of musicians, like what you see here, musicians. So orchestra are group of musicians play music together. Play music together. Okay, let's read the questions and answer them together. Question number 1. What type of music do you think the orchestra in the photo are playing? What kind or type or sort of music do you think the orchestra in the photo are playing? Yes, classical music. So the type of music here is classical. Classical. Okay. The second question. Do you think it is difficult to be a musician? What do you think? Is it difficult to be a musician? Yes, maybe yes, it's difficult. Why? Of course, to be a musician, it needs a lot of practice. Yes. So yes here, because it takes many hours of practice each day. So if you need to be a musician, you have to practice more and more. And of course, practice makes perfect. Okay, the third question. What skills do you think musicians need? What skills do you think musicians need? Of course, every musician should have a lot of skills. What are these skills? Skills means مهارات. إيه المهارات اللي لازم محتاجها musicians? Yes, patience, صبر, and musical ability. يكون عنده ability to play music. Okay, the last question. What type of music do you usually listen to? What type of music do you usually listen to? In order to answer this question, you have to know what types of music do we have. Yes, we have a lot of kinds of music. And notice here that the word kind equals type equals sort. So we can say kinds of music or types of music or source of music. They are all the same meaning. نوع أو أنواع. Okay. So kinds of music are, we have jazz like this. We have rock music. We have pop music. We have hip hop. We have traditional تقليدي folk music like this. And the last kind is classical music. So all these are kinds of music. So what type of music do you like to listen to? So it's up to you. Okay. Now, listen to a radio reporter. We are going to listen to a radio reporter. Radio reporter means مراسل في الراديو. Okay, about the النور والأمل chamber orchestra. What is special about this orchestra? Okay, so we are going to listen to a radio reporter about orchestra. الأوركسترا دي is called اسمها النور والأمل chamber orchestra. And we are going to answer this question. What is special about this orchestra? Again, what is special about this orchestra? So let's read together. Radio reporter. Today, I'm visiting a very special school in Cairo. So, the radio reporter visit a school in Cairo, and this school is special. This is a music school for girls. So, it's a school for girls. All the students study their usual subjects in the morning. So, in the morning, they study the usual subjects: Arabic, English, math, social studies, and then practice their instruments in the afternoon. So, in the afternoon, they practice their instruments, music. They play music in the afternoon. Many of the students at this school join an orchestra called the النور والأمل Chamber Orchestra. يبقى many students join بينضموا لأوركسترا called the النور والأمل. This orchestra plays concerts. Concerts يعني حفلات موسيقية. بيعملوا حفلات موسيقية in Australia, Germany, China, and all around the world. What is most special about the school and the orchestra is that all the students here are blind. Oh no. So, what is special about this school? That all students here are blind. The orchestra plays international, classical, and Arabic music. So, this orchestra plays not only Arabic music, but also international, classical music. All the students learn to read the music using Braille. So the students are blind. How can they read the music? They read the music using Braille. Braille. Braille is a type of reading you can do with your hands. It's a type of reading the blind can do with their hands. Then they have to remember the music because they can't read and play at the same time because they are blind. All the students are blind. How can they read and play at the same time? So, what they do, they have to remember the music. Let's go to meet some of the musicians. So, what about this question after reading this audio script? What is special about this orchestra? What is special about it? Yeah, all students are blind. Oh no. Alhamdulillah. Okay, let's answer this question together. Are these sentences true or false? And correct the false sentence. Okay, sentence number one. This school for girls is in Cairo. Yes, we said that this school is in Cairo, so this is true. Number two. Boys and girls can go to the school. Boys and girls can go to the school. Of course not. We said that this school is only for girls. So it's false because for girls only. Okay. The students play music all day. All day? Of course not. We said that they play music in the afternoon. In the afternoon. Number four, the orchestra plays in different countries. They play music in different countries. What do you think? Yes, true. We said that they play concerts in Australia, Germany, China, and all around the world. Okay, number five. Some of the musicians are blind. Some? We said some only or all of them? Yeah, of course. All of them are blind. Number six. The orchestra only plays Arabic music. Arabic, only Arabic? Of course not. It's false. But they play international and Arabic music, both of them. The musicians can read music with their hands. The musicians can read music with their hands. Yes, true. They use Braille. Braille because they are all blind people. Okay, let's go next. Let's introduce the new vocab of lesson 3. The first word is orchestra. Orchestra. And the CH here, notice that the CH here is pronounced P sound. Orchestra. Orchestra. Okay, what does it mean, orchestra? It's a large group of musicians who play many different instruments together, like what you see here in this photo. A large group of musicians play music together or play many different instruments together. This is the first word. Then the word musician. Musician. Musician means someone who is very good at playing music, usually as a job. So someone's job وظيفته is to play music. موسيقار أو عازف. Okay, let's go. I want you to know now that the word play, has two meanings. Okay? The first verb here, play, معناه يلعب. When إمتى يبقى معناه يلعب? When we say play a game, play video games, play football, play tennis. So the verb play here means يلعب. But here, play music, play the guitar, play the flute, play the piano. So here it means يعزف. يبقى لما play is followed by music or any instrument, musical instrument يعني أي آلة موسيقية لو جت بعد play هيبقى معنى play هنا يعزف. Okay. Here the play or a play here means مسرحية. يبقى play as a verb means يلعب or يعزف. Okay? According to the word followed by it. يعني حسب الكلمة اللي بتيجي بعدها. But the play or a play as a noun means مسرحية. Like this. Let's go next. Braille. Braille. Braille is a type of reading you can do with your hands, like this. This is for the blind, okay? The blind people. Blind people can read using Braille. It's a special kind of writing used by blind people. So this kind of writing is used by blind people only, okay? And this is the shape of Braille. Okay. Did you know many blind people read using a special kind of writing called Braille? And it takes its name from Louis Braille, a blind Frenchman who invented it in 1820. So this is Louis Braille. He is a Frenchman and he is blind, and he invented this alphabet, the Braille alphabet. Okay, it is made for the blind people. Okay. Disabled, disabled. Disabled means not able to use parts of the body in the way other people can. So you can't use a part of your body, okay, because you are disabled. Disabled means عاجز or غير قادر. Like this one, blind. He is blind. ضرير. يعني not able to see. He can't see. He can't use his eyes. And this is a part of his body, eyes. Okay. So he can't use his eyes. He can't see. So he is blind. What about deaf? Deaf. Deaf means not able to hear. Not able to hear. So he can't use his ears. He can't use this part of his body, ears. Okay. So the blind and the deaf are disabled. غير قادرين or عاجزين. Okay. Let's now introduce kinds of musical instruments. We have a lot of kinds of musical instruments. آلات أو أدوات موسيقية. Like what? Number one, cello. Cello. And this is the shape of this musical instrument. Cello. Flute. Flute. This is the flute. Violin. Violin. Clarinet. Clarinet. Trombone. Trombone. Trumpet. Trumpet. So again, cello, flute, violin, clarinet, trombone, trumpet. All these are kinds of musical instruments. Do you play any? Do you like any of these musical instruments? Okay, let's go next. Notice here, the plus adjective equals the adjective plus the word people. Let's read the example. The blind. The plus adjective blind. This means blind people. يبقى the blind المكفوفين equals blind people برضو معناهم المكفوفين. The deaf. What does it mean the deaf? It means deaf people. The rich. The rich الأغنياء means rich people برضو الأغنياء. The disabled. The disabled اللي هم الغير قادرين equals disabled people. And notice here that they are plural. Plural. يعني أقول the blind are people, not is. The blind are people who can see. The disabled have, not has, no, have a private gate to get into the cinema. Okay, let's go next. Okay, what can you see in this picture? What can you see? Yes, a blind man, Dorir, using a stick or a cane in his hand. What is he doing with this cane or this stick? بيعمل إيه بالstick دي? What do you think? Yes, it helps him to know whether there are any obstacles in front of him or not. كلمة obstacles يعني عوائق أو عقبات. يعني he used the stick to know عشان يعرف whether there are any obstacles in front of him or not so that he can avoid them. Avoid يعني يتجنبهم. For not to fall and get hurt. يبقى he used this stick to know what obstacles in front of him and he can avoid them. So, now, how can we help disabled people? By the way, we should help others around us who have disability. If you know anyone who has disability, so please, please, you should help them. Okay? So it's very important to help other people, my dear students. Okay? So what can we do to help disabled people? Okay, let's look at this box of life skills. Life skills, by the way, is something very important in our book, student book. Each unit has life skills. كل وحدة فيها مهارات حياتية. And we should apply what we learn in our everyday life. لازم نطبق اللي احنا بنتعلمه في حياتنا اليومية علشان الهدف من learning بتاعنا يبقى له معنى, has a meaning, okay? So it's very important to apply what we learn in our everyday life. So now we study this point that we should help disabled people. So you should help them. Okay. Let's read this. Try to help disabled people by remembering the problems that they can have. يعني نساعدهم ازاي عن طريق ان احنا نتذكر المشاكل اللي ممكن يتعرضوا لها. Tick the things يعني اعمل tick على الاشياء that you think will help a disabled person. يعني الشيء اللي تحس انه هو بيساعد الشخص الغير قادر هنعمل عليه tick. Okay. Number 1, let's read it. Do not leave bags on the floor on public transport. Do not leave bags on the floor on public transport. So, if you are on public transport, waiting for the bus or waiting for the train, so please, please don't leave your bags on the floor. Because if a blind man is walking, لو ضرير ماشي, he may trip over your bag. Trip over يعني يكعبل. ممكن يكعبل في your bag and gets hurt ويتأذى. So please be careful. So of course we are going to tick here because it's something will help a disabled person. Let's read number 2. Tell a blind person about objects on the street. Tell a blind person about objects on the street. So if you find something on the street, tell the blind or a blind man about it. يعني if you find a brick, طوبة في الطريق, a bag, your bag محطوطة, the end of the pavement, خلاص نهاية الرصيف وصل لها, زي this picture. So you have to tell the blind about objects on the street. You can say, be careful, there is something on the floor, wait. Okay, or you can take it away from his way. أو تاخد الحاجة دي بعيدة عن طريقه. Okay, so we are going to tick here because this also will help a disabled person. Number 3, shout at a person if you think they can't hear you. Shout at يعني صيح وعلي صوتك, raise your voice at a person if you think they can't hear you. Of course not. يعني we don't shout at anyone and we don't raise our voice. Of course, this point for the deaf, the people who can't hear. You are not going to shout at them, no. But there is something called sign language. Sign language اللي هي لغة الإشارة. So we as normal people should learn sign language. لازم نتعلم اللغة دي علشان نعرف how to deal with the deaf. ازاي نتعامل مع the people who can't hear. So don't shout at a person, no, but use sign language. So we don't hear tick. Okay, number 4. Ask a person in a wheelchair if they need help. Ask a person in a wheelchair if they need help. Yes, of course, we should help people who are in a wheelchair. Wheelchair اللي هو الكرسي اللي بعجل. يعني if you find anyone in a wheelchair, so please, you can help him. How? You can ask, how can I help you? Do you need any help? Do you need anything? Can I get you something? So just ask. Okay, so we are going to tick here. Okay, let's go next. Choose the correct answer, A, B, C, or D. Okay, number 1. My brother is a an dots in the orchestra. My brother is a an dots in the orchestra. Owner, maker, musicians, or pair? Of course, musician. Yes, my brother is a musician in the orchestra. Number 2. What is your favorite musical instrument? What is your favorite musical instrument? إيه الآلة الموسيقية المفضلة؟ Clarinet, cook, laptop, or TV? Yes, of course, clarinet. Okay, number 3. If a person is, they are not able to hear. If a person is, they are not able to hear. Yes, deaf. The deaf are not able to hear, but the blind are not able to see. Okay, number 4. Braille is a special writing for the, yes, of course, for the blind. Okay, let's go next. Now we have words and the synonym and the antonym. And we said before that the word synonym means the same meaning of the word, but the antonym means the opposite of the word. Okay, the first word, interesting. If something is interesting, so it's exciting and is fantastic. Okay, and the opposite is, the antonym is boring. Boring, شيء ممل. So interesting, شيق, means exciting and fantastic, and the opposite is boring, ممل. International. International. International, عالمي, means global or universal. عالمي. But the opposite is local. محلي. حاجة محلية. Local. Okay. The word is special. Something special, something important and particular. So حاجة مميزة أو خاصة يعني مهمة, and particular حاجة مهمة برضو. And the opposite is common. Common حاجة عامة شائعة عادية. Okay. Difficult. Difficult. Difficult means hard. Hard. And the opposite, of course, is easy. سهل. Okay, let's go next. Suffix and its function, الوظيفة بتاعتها, وexample عليها. طبعا we said before that the word suffix means the letters which we can add to the end of the word and it changes its function. يعني حروف بنضيفها في آخر الكلمة بتغير الفورم أو الفانكشن بتاع الword. For example, the ly. If we add ly to the adjective, يبقى احنا كده حولناها لadverb. For example, careful. Careful. Careful دي adjective, حريص. If we add ly, carefully, carefully, carefully means بحرص. حولناها الادverb. Okay. al. If we add al to the noun يبقى احنا كده حولناها الادجective. زي كلمة classic. If we add al بقت classical. What about IAN? زي الword music. If we add IAN بقت musician. This is a job. يبقى حولناها الjob. What about the word Egypt? If we add IAN to the word Egypt, so it becomes Egyptian. Egyptian here is a nationality. So if we add IAN, we can make the word into a job or nationality. Okay. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number 1, the antonym of the word local. The opposite of the word local is what? National, international, classical, historical. Yeah, of course, international. Number 2, to get the adverb from the adjective careful. عشان نجيب الادverb من الصفة اللي قدامي careful. We add the suffix. بنحط الsuffix A عشان نحول careful للadverb منها. Yes, ly, carefully. Number 3 and the last one, to get the job from the word music. إزاي نجيب الjob من the word music? We add the suffix. Yes, IAN, musician. Thank you. Excellent, my dear students. Okay. Now we finished lesson 3. Now we're going to start lesson 4, student book, page 28. This is a story about 4 sisters, like that. What you see here, 4 sisters. And one of them is holding a newspaper in her hand. And this story is called Little Woman. نساء صغيرات. And by the way, Little Woman is a novel written by an American author, Louisa May Alcott. But the one who wrote Little Woman is Louisa May Alcott. Okay? And it made into many films. يعني اتحولت لأفلام كتيرة القصة دي. Okay? And it translated into other language وكمان اترجمت للغات كتيرة. Okay, so Little Women is a story about 4 sisters. Okay, let's read it together and then answer the question. And here we have some words in red, and these are the new vocab of this lesson. Okay, let's read it together. Meg, Beth, and Amy were sewing when Joe came into the room. So the names of the 4 sisters, we have Meg, Beth, Amy, and Joe. Meg, Beth, and Amy were sewing. كانوا بيخيطوا. When Joe, لما الفورث sister بتاعتهم came into the room, دخلت with a newspaper وفي إيديها newspaper. She sat down and started to read it. قعدت وبدأت تقرأ في newspaper. Anything interesting? في حاجة شيقة? Asked Meg. Oh, only a story. دي قصة. Joe replied. What's it called? اسمها إيه? Asked Beth. She wondered why Joe was hiding behind the newspaper. مستغربة بتتساءل ليه جو أختها بتخبي حاجة في newspaper. It's called The Rival Painters, said Joe. يبقى الستوري اسمها The Rival Painters. Why don't you read it to us? ليه ما تقريهاش لينا؟ يلا, let's read it, asked Amy. Joe started to read it very quickly. بدأت تقراها بسرعة. The girls listened carefully. إخواتها بيستمعوا بحرص. The story was very sad. كانت حزينة شوية الستوري. I liked it. أنا حبيتها, said Meg at the end. She was crying a little. كانت بتبكي طبعا شوية لأن we said that the story was sad. Isn't it strange that the characters are called two of our favorite names? مش غريب إن أسامي الشخصيات اللي موجودة في الستوري هي الفيفوريت نيمز بتاعتنا. بس so Joe's face. بصت في وش جو. Who wrote the story? مين اللي كتب القصة? She asked. Joe jumped up, threw the paper down and said, "Your sister, أختك هي اللي كتبتها." "You," shouted Meg. "It's very good," said Amy. They are very happy that their sister is the one who wrote this story. I knew it, I knew it. أنا كنت عارفة إن أنتي. Oh, I am so proud. أنا فخورة بيكي جدا, said Beth, hugging her sister. The word hug means to put your arms around someone because you love him. Okay, this is the story. Let's answer the questions together. Okay, question number 1. Why do you think that Joe reads the story before she tells them she wrote it? يعني ليه تعتقد إن جو قرت لإخواتها الستوري قبل ما تقول لهم إن هي اللي كتبتها؟ Why? Yes, she wants them to hear it before they know she wrote it. هي كانت عايزاهم يسمعوها قبل ما تقولها هي أو تقول لهم إن هي اللي كتبتها. Why? Maybe to know their honest answer about the story. يعني she wants to know their real opinion. عايزة تعرف رأيهم الحقيقي والأمين عن الستوري, whether it is good or not. Okay, number 2. Why does Beth say she's so proud? ليه بيث قالت إن هي فخورة جدا؟ Why? Yes, because she likes the story and is proud of her sister. لأن هي حبت الستوري جدا وكانت فخورة بأختها جو. Number 3, do you think that Beth really knew that Joe was the writer? هل تعتقد إن بيث كانت عارفة فعلا إن جو هي الكاتبة بتاعت الستوري؟ And why not? Yes, she knew because she wondered why Joe was hiding behind the newspaper. لأن هي تساءلت هي جو مخبية إيه في النيوزبيبر؟ هي كانت مخبية her name لأن under each story بيتكتب تحتيها اسم الكاتب she was hiding her name. Do you think it is difficult to write a good story? هل صعب إن إحنا نكتب قصة جيدة? And why? Yes, of course, it's very difficult. Why? طب ليه صعب? Because it needs special skills. يعني to write a good story you have to have special skills. لازم يكون في مهارات معينة. يعني you are going to think about the characters. هتفكر في الشخصيات. Setting means the time and the place of the story. And you are going to think about the events. الأحداث لازم تفكر فيها. Ending النهاية. Beginning البداية. And the moral means the lesson that we learn from any story. يعني any story should have a moral. لازم يبقى في مغزى للقصة في النهاية. ما تبقاش قصة كده وخلاص. No, يعني we should think about the moral. So it's very difficult to write a good story. It needs special skills really. Okay, the last question. How do you feel if someone in your family does something well? لو حد في أسرتك عمل شيء كويس. How do you feel? هتشعر بإيه؟ Of course, you will be proud of him or her. So I'll be proud of him or her. Okay, let's go next. Let's introduce the new words of lesson 4. Wonder. Wonder. Wonder يعني يتساءل. Think about something. I want to know why it is true. بتفكر في حاجة ليه هي حقيقي. Why? So the example here, I wondered why Mona was late yesterday. أنا بتساءل ليه منى اتأخرت yesterday. Okay. The word hide. Hide. Hide means to go to a place where you cannot be seen or found. يعني تذهب لمكان محدش يشوفك فيه. تختبئ. يبقى hide means تختبئ. Or put something in a place where it cannot be seen or found. أو تحط حاجة في مكان ما يتشافش ولا حد يلاقيه. يبقى تخبئ. تخبئ. يبقى hide ليها two meanings. يا إما أنت اللي تخبي نفسك يا إما تخبي شيء. For example, he is hiding a lot of money. ده مخبي فلوس كتير. He doesn't want anyone to see it. مش عايز حد يشوفها. Like this picture. He is hiding here a lot of money, dollars. Oh, so he doesn't want anyone to see it. Okay. Hug. Hug. Hug means to put your arms around someone and hold them closely, usually because you love them. تحضن. To put your arms around someone you love him. For example, Mom, I miss you so much. Give me a hug. اديني حضن. Okay. Cry. Cry. Like this girl, she's crying. Can't you see? Okay. Produce water from your eyes. usually because you are sad, angry, or hurt. So produce water from your eyes, usually because you're sad, angry, or hurt. For example, she was crying when she heard the sad story. كانت بتبكي لما سمعت the sad story. Now, we finished lesson 4 and we are going to start lesson 5. Student book, page 29. We have two important words in lesson 5. The first word is invitation. Invitation. Repeat after me, please. Invitation. And the second word is invite. Invite. What does invitation mean? It means دعوة, and it is a noun. Noun, دعوة. But invite is a verb, معناه يدعو. Let's read the example. I send my invitation to my friends to invite them to my birthday party. يعني أنا أرسل دعوتي لأصدقائي لكي أدعوهم لmy birthday party. Okay. If it is your birthday party, لو حفلة عيد ميلادك, how can you invite people? هتدعو الناس ازاي؟ How can you invite people? We have 3 ways, by the way. عندنا 3 طرق to invite people. The first one, you can say, would you like to? Would you like to? هل تود أن? For example, would you like to come to my birthday party? Would you like to come to my birthday party? And the to, of course, is followed by the infinitive, to come, not comes or coming or came, no, infinitive. Would you like to come to my birthday party? هل تود إن أنت تيجي لحفلة عيد ميلادي؟ This is the first way. The second one, you can say, I'd like to invite you to. I'd like to invite you to. أنا أود أن أدعوك إلى. For example, I'd like to invite you to my party. I'd like to invite you to my party. The third and the last way, you can say, I was wondering, أنا بتساءل, if you would like to, لو أنت تود أن. For example, I was wondering if you would like to come to my wedding party, لو تيجي حفلة زفافي. So birthday party حفلة عيد ميلاد, but wedding party حفل زفاف. Okay. So we have 2 faces. Happy face and sad face. Happy face means that you accept the invitation. يعني لما بتقبل الانفيتيشن, what can you say? And when you refuse the invitation, what can you say? لو هترفض دعوة هتقول إيه؟ Let's see first when you accept the invitation. Accept يعني يقبل. Okay, say yes يعني. Okay, you can say I'd love to. Yes, I'd love to. أود أن. Or you can say that sounds great. That sounds great. هذا يبدو رائع. Okay, I'll come يعني. But if you refuse the invitation, بترفض بقى الانفيتيشن, هتقول إيه؟ طبعا لازم تعتذر. You can say I'm sorry or I'm afraid I can't. Afraid هنا مش معناها خايف, معناها آسف. Okay? I'm afraid I can't. Or you can say I'd love to. والله كنت أود آجي but I can't because وتبدأ تقول السبب بقى. Because I'm busy. I have a lot of homework. I'll visit my grandpa, my grandma, whatever. Okay. Now complete the following dialogue. الديالوج ده عن الانفيتيشن. يعني الانفيتيشن ده ممكن يجي لنا في شكل dialogue in the exam. Let's read it together. Ali is inviting Omar to watch a film at his house tonight. يعني علي بيدعو عمر عشان يشاهد فيلم معاه في البيت الليلة. So علي بيقول Hi Omar, how is it going? How is it going معناها كيف الأحوال؟ عامل إيه؟ So Hi Ali, fine, everything is fine. So Ali asked, Would you like to watch a film at my house tonight? ها تحب تتفرج على فيلم في البيت معايا النهارده؟ اوكي هنا بقى يا اما accept يا اما refuse, يقبل او يرفض. بس بص هنا قال ايه؟ When does it start? When does it start? هيبدأ امتى؟ يبقى of course he accepts the invitation and said I'd love to. Yes, I'd love to. أود أن. When does it start? هيبدأ امتى الفيلم؟ طب احنا هنألف كده anytime وخلاص؟ لا تعالى كده بص لازم we have to read the the whole dialogue لازم نقراها كلها. بص آخر جملة look great I'll come before 7 أنا هاجي لك قبل 7 قبل الساعة 7 هكون عندك. يبقى هنا الفيلم starts at 7 أكيد هيبدأ 7 so at 7 o'clock. عمر ask a question. علي قال له it is called the Little Woman. الفيلم اللي احنا لسه قاريين عنه story بتاعت Little Woman. يبقى الفيلم it is called Little Woman. يبقى هنا what is the question؟ يبقى سأله على اسم الايه؟ الفيلم. So what is it called? What is it called? اسمه ايه؟ So it is called Little Woman. That's a great film. ده فيلم رائع. And عمر asks question. الانسر no don't bring any snacks ما تجيبش اي snacks معاك. Mom will make us some cakes and juice. ماما هتعمل لنا cakes and juice. يبقى ايه هنا اللي قاله عمر؟ yes في هنا offer. he makes an offer. عرض عليه عرض اجيب لك snacks وانا جاي. so shall I bring any snacks? shall I bring any snacks? ممكن اجيب اي snacks? no don't bring any. Mom will make us some. Great, I'll come before 7. See you then. هنا هنتعلم حاجة مهمة جدا. How to make an offer. How to make an offer. احنا عرفنا ازاي how to invite. Okay. And how to accept the invitation or refuse it. But now we are going to learn a new thing, which is make an offer. ازاي تقدم عرض على حد. The first way. You can say shall I? Shall I? هل يمكنني? Shall I bring some snacks? ممكن أنا أحضر some snacks? This is the first one. Or you can say, I'll bring some snacks if you like. I'll bring some snacks if you like. يعني هجيب معايا شوية snacks لو تحب. The last way, can I bring some snacks? Can I bring some snacks? أجيب معايا شوية snacks. يبقى to make an offer, you can start with shall I and the infinitive, I'll and the infinitive, can I and the infinitive. Okay, let's go next. Yeah, this is the last lesson, which is lesson 6, student book, page 30. Page 30. Okay, now read the film review. Does the writer like the film or not? I want you now to look at this photo. They are dinosaurs, okay? Dinosaurs. This photo is from the famous film, which is called Jurassic World. ده فيلم مشهور جدا اسمه Jurassic World. العصر الجوراسيك ده اللي هو كان عايش فيه الديناصورز. Okay, so it's about dinosaurs which escaped اللي هربوا from the theme park من مدينة الملاهي. Okay, and this is a review. يعني ايه review? Review means مقال نقدي. مقال نقدي يعني someone watched the film حد شاف الفيلم and tells us وبيخبرنا about it and about his opinion about it to decide بقى whether to watch it or not. يعني after a review ده انت تقرر بقى you are going to watch this film or not. Okay. And after reading this review, we are going to answer this question. Does the writer أو reviewer يعني الرايتر هنا أو الريفيور اللي هو الشخص اللي كتب الريفيو هل هو like the film or not? Let's read this review together to know. Okay, a review of Jurassic World. Jurassic World is an adventure film. فيلم مغامرات. The stars of the film نجوم الفيلم are Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. It is about a theme park عبارة عن مدينة ملاهي where scientists have helped dinosaurs to live again. اللي فيها العلماء ساعدوا الديناصورات إن هم يرجعوا يعيشوا تاني. Then some of the dinosaurs escape. بعض من الديناصورات هربوا. What will happen? يا ترى إيه اللي هيحصل؟ بدأ بقى يقول الريفيو. I thought the action الأحداث was exciting حلوة and my favorite thing was the scary dinosaurs وأكتر حاجة حبيتها scary dinosaurs الديناصورات المخيفة. They look very real شكلهم حقيقي جدا but in my opinion بدأ يقول رأيه لأن ده review. In my opinion the story is not very interesting or new. لا القصة مش شيقة قوي ولا جديدة because it is old. يعني الفكرة بتاعتها old، ديناصورات بقى وكده. I recommend this film if you like exciting and scary films. أنا برشح لك الفيلم ده إن أنت تتفرج عليه if you like، لو أنت بتحب قوي exciting and scary films، لو بتحب الأفلام المخيفة والمثيرة. But not if you want a good story. بس لو أنت حابب قصة بقى لا، it is not a good story. Okay, let's read the review. خلاص احنا قرينا review. Answer بقى the questions. Question number 1. It is done for you. What type of film is Jurassic World? Of course, it's an adventure film. Number 2. What word does the reviewer use instead of actors? إيه الكلمة اللي كتب الريفيو استخدمها بدل من كلمة actors؟ طبعا actors اللي هم الممثلين. إيه الكلمة اللي استخدمها؟ Yes, he said the stars of the film. Stars. يبقى stars هي actors. Okay, number 3. Where does the film happen? هو الفيلم happen فين؟ Yes, in the theme park. مدينة الملاهي. What problem happens in the film? إيه المشكلة اللي حصلت في الفيلم؟ Yes, of course. Dinosaurs escape. Some dinosaurs escape. بعضهم هرب. What does the writer like best about the film? إيه اللي الكاتب حبه أكتر حاجة عن الفيلم؟ هو حب إيه؟ Yes, the scary dinosaurs. And he said they look very real. شكلهم كأنهم حقيقي بالظبط. Number 6. What doesn't the writer like about the film? Notice لما يقول what does and what doesn't. What doesn't يبقى إيه اللي ما حبهوش الرايتر about the film؟ ما حبش إيه؟ Yes, the story. It is not interesting or new. هو قال إن هي مش interesting ولا new story. So what about the question, does the writer like the film or not? He likes the action. هو حب الأحداث but he doesn't like the story. ما حبش الستوري. Okay, let's go next. Let's introduce the new vocab of lesson 6, student book page 30. The first word here, adventure film. Adventure film. Adventure film means film مغامرات. A film that has a lot of exciting events. A film that has a lot of exciting events. في أحداث شيقة. What about the word adventure? Adventure means an exciting and sometimes dangerous experience. يعني تجربة ممتعة بس بتكون خطيرة. هي دي معنى كلمة adventure، مغامرة. Let's go next. Escape. Escape. Escape means to leave a place that you should stay in. يعني تغادر مكان انت يجب ان انت تقعد فيه، يعني تهرب. And by the way, the word escape كمان تنفع noun. يعني هي معناها كverb يهرب، وبرضه كnoun معناها الهروب. Okay? So let's read the example. Some of the dinosaurs escaped from the theme park. بعض the dinosaurs escaped هربوا from the theme park. Okay. Scary. Scary. Scary means مخيف. I don't like scary films. ما بحبش الأفلام المخيفة. And here the word scared. Scared خايف. It is your own feelings towards something. Okay? Towards yourself. So they feel scared when they watch the scary film. هم حسوا إنهم خايفين لما اتفرجوا على الفيلم المخيف. يبقى scary my feelings towards something. دي مشاعري تجاه شيء، الفيلم scary. لكن مشاعري تجاه نفسي my own feelings toward myself يبقى I am scared. أنا خايف. Okay. Review. Review. The word review means to present a summary، تكتب ملخص كده، or an opinion أو رأي. Recommendation of a film, book or play. أو توصية لفيلم أو book أو play، يعني تقول رأيك في حاجة. This book is really interesting. You should read it. أهي دي كده تعتبر review. يعني البوك ده really interesting، شيق جدا. يلا you should read it. اقراه. Theme park. Theme park اللي هي مدينة الملاهي. Of course, all of you love it. A large park with machines to ride on. فيها آلات كتيرة نركبها or play games on. And with cafes and restaurants. وفيها كمان كافيهات و restaurants مطاعم. For example, I love the theme park. I want to go there on holidays. بحب أوي الثيم بارك. عايزة أروح هناك في الأجازات. Action. action. Action means the things that happen in a film. يعني الحاجات اللي بتحصل في الفيلم اسمها action. Okay, action. So the example, the action of the film was really exciting. الأكشن بتاع الفيلم very exciting. Okay, now the last thing, we are going to introduce the expressions and the prepositions in all the lessons that we have, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's read the expressions first. We always say make notes. Make notes يعني دون. Swap roles. Swap roles يعني يتبادل الأدوار. Become blind. Become blind يعني يصبح ضرير. Read the music. Read the music. يقرأ الموسيقى. Present your ideas. Present your ideas يعني قدم أفكارك. Have a picnic. Have a picnic يعني قوم بنزهة. This is 4 expressions. Let's read the prepositions. At the end. At the end. في النهاية. Shout at. Shout at يعني تصيح في حد. A person in a wheelchair. A person in a wheelchair يعني الشخص اللي قاعد بإيه؟ بكرسي بعجل. A school for girls. A school for girls. Instead of بدلا من. On the radio. On the radio. Summary of. Summary of. This is for the preposition. And the last thing is your turn. It's homework. Your homework to write a paragraph about your favorite artist. هتكتب paragraph عن فنانك المفضل. So my favorite artist. You are going to answer these questions in order to write this paragraph. You are going to answer who. Who is he? Who is your favorite artist? Or who is she? Okay, if she's a female. What? What does he do? What does he do? What is his job? Okay. Why? Why is he famous? Why is he famous? And why do you love him? Why? Why is he your favorite artist? And the last question, what? What are his works? إيه هي أعماله الفنية؟ Okay, thank you very much. This is the end of our session today. Thank you very much, my dear students. See you next time إن شاء الله على خير. And happy Ramadan. وكل الشكر لجميع العاملين والقائمين على منصة البث المباشر. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Thank you very much.